This video is brought to you by Longoni Cues.
If you would ask me one drill that has it all for your offense, where everything is put together, position play, angle, speed control, you name it, it would be this one drill by Bert Kinister, the 6-pointed star. In my humble opinion, there is no drill out there that is more complete for your offense, and I know what I'm talking about because I've done this one hundreds of hours when I was in my early 20s. There's actually 4 drills on this channel that are a build up to this drill. It's the yo-yo drill, the up and down drill, terrific 3, and the skillful square. So make sure you check those out first before you jump on this one. Get yourself to a level where you can make some decent runs and you mastered a lot of shots. There's 3 variations to the 6-pointed star, and I've picked 6 tough patterns to walk you through, guide you through, to send you on your way to become better and better. So let's hop onto my Pro Start table now and show you how it's done. So here we go. This is what it looks like. 6 balls on the table, all connected to the middle diamonds of their rail. In the full version, the balls are frozen on the rail. If this is too hard for you in the beginning, put them ever so slightly off the rail to make it a little bit easier. There's only 2 real rules to this. You have to run out in numerical order and you're not allowed to touch any other ball. This is the first variation of this drill, and this is so incredibly powerful to do. I've always looked at my game to try and build it up like an engine, make it stronger and faster, and this right here is exactly what you need to show you where your weaknesses are, to get you that feel of power that when you start running out these racks. This is just incredibly deliberate, intentional practice, and it just does not get any better in my book. So the way this first variation works is as follows. There's going to be 15 different patterns, and in the first 5, this one ball is not going to move. You're going to have 5 different patterns with the one ball always starting in the same position. The 2 is going to be there, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you can run out these balls, then you move on to the next pattern, and that means that all the balls except the 1 are going to move 1 position counterclockwise. And that looks like this. Now the 2 moved over here from there, the 3 moves down a spot, the 4, the 5, and the 6 now moves over there. If you run out this one, again, everything moves. 5 patterns. If you can run out those 5, then the 1 is going to move to the bottom position, and that's going to look like this. So here you see the 1 is now in the middle diamond over there. It's not going to move, and you're going to get 5 patterns from this position. 2's over here, etc. When you run these out with ball in hand, then the 2 goes here, 3, 4, 5, and the 6 moves over there, etc., etc. When you run out those 5, the 1 comes here, and you get the last 5 patterns, which are actually the same as when the 1 would be here, but they're all going to be in mirror image, so you get a lot out of that as well. So 15 powerful patterns in total, and you're going to see exactly where you're strong and where you need a little bit more work, and that is how you build that engine up, guys. That is pure power. I've picked 6 of the toughest patterns to walk and guide you through in this video. If you want to see all 15 patterns in an uncut version, head over to my Patreon page. I'm going to put a link here in the top and in the description. You can see a full walkthrough and uncut training session of me going through all 15 patterns, and you can get a lot out of that as well. Come and join that one. So this is pattern number 2 right here. See, the first one was 1, 2, 3. I've picked pattern 2. The 2 moves over here, and we see how the rest is laying. I've picked this one because I like to show these last 2 balls from the 5 to the 6, how you can get all around the table for that final ball. That's a big shot, a powerful shot. And you got to see how that is going to play out. Now the beauty of this, like I said in the introduction, all these drills that you've done before are going to come together in this one powerful drill. Start with the yo-yo drill. We got some terrific 3, the the up and down drill, skillful square, it's all gonna come together. So make sure you can run at least 10 to 15 or 20 of those in a row and then go to work on this. I mean, it is building the best offensive engine for your game that you can think of. Let's jump into this one. Let's start with ball in hand on this first one. This is like the yo-yo shot. And we don't have to get totally perfect because we've learned to get around the table from the skillful square, for example, here. 3 rails around, tip of high right. Go, go, go. I got a pretty nice angle here. I think I'm gonna play this 1, 2, and 3 rails. That way I don't have to baby it so much. Like that. And now I have a nice angle from the terrific 3. This would be stun and a tip of left to get to this diamond and out. And then I have a great angle to draw down for the 6. See, this is all repetition from this terrific 3. You've done your homework already. Here it comes. And now I have a pretty straight angle. I can stay on this side of the table to draw down for the 6. Just a low ball. Like that. To run out. We're going to see different angles of that same shot in the next patterns. So that's the first one. Let's move on to a next tough pattern. And that is pattern number 3 out of the order right away. It's the next one over. You see the 2 was here, that moves here. All the other balls follow counterclockwise 1 position. Let's start with a shot from the skillful square. High left. Going 3 cushions. Up for the 2. And I like to draw or drag this one in rather, instead of just rolling it. That way I can hit it slightly harder. Like that. And now I want to go 2 cushions. Well, no, I'm fairly close to the rail. I'm going to hit this 1 cushion. My thought process is always 2 cushion. That guarantees me a good angle, but I'm fairly high and fairly close to the rail. So this time I'm just going 1 rail. Give myself an angle on the 4. And that is pretty nice. Now let's see what I have here. I can draw back with low left, like this, but I have to hit the ball pretty hard. This is really ideal for a high ball with a bit of inside, going 1, 2, 3. And what I like most, hitting that 4th rail and coming into the line of position. Remember that biggest position lesson in your pool life. I'm going to post a link here in the top. Go check out this video after this video. So, high right, about 2 o'clock. Here we go. Not enough spin. I did not hit that with enough spin and speed. Tough shot here. I can still do this from the up and down drill. Even the terrific 3 actually. 1 tip of left. Coming down. See, I've practiced those shots a lot. I'm going to shoot that 4-railer one more time for you after I make this one. I just want to show you what this looks like. I cleaned the balls really nicely before this video, so I get a little bit slower reaction. So it was about like this. So high right. See, that's a bit better. I want to hit that fourth cushion and come out. That's the key there. I want you to see this line is going to stay the same. This is pretty good. You want to try and get a bit more down even, but that's how you can run that second pattern. It's not an easy one. You're going to have some challenges with that one. Let me put it down for you one final good time. Here we go. Come to daddy. That is what I wanted you to see. So this is the third example, pattern number 4. They move just one ball down again. This is super interesting because of the ball in hand to get down table. Couple of ways you can do this. If you get a fairly flat angle like this, you can draw back 2 rails down, straight down to the short rail with low left. Like that. That's a nice angle. And the second way you can do this is by giving yourself a bit more angle and drawing just under the 6 and touching the rail here and coming out. This could come up a lot of times without ball in hand, so you got to be able to do both. Like that. Always give yourself options. I'm on the rail, but I have the correct angle to go down table or up table for the 3. So let's continue this. The tough part about this pattern is, again, I have to go straight from the 3 down to the 4. And this time, there's a blocker for that inside route. Remember, we shot that in the previous pattern? Well, there's a ball here now. There's also a ball there. So I want to try and actually give myself the exact same position from the ball in hand so I can stay away from the 5 and the 6 and draw straight down perhaps for the 4. So here, just a high ball. Terrific 3 stuff. Be mindful there. That's why I always like to give 1 tip of spin. I go against my own rule there. Should have played it with 1 tip of spin and come to the rail. But my angle is great. My speed was good. Want to draw down table. Come on down. See, even if you land a hair short, this is where your training is going to come in from the other drills. This is the terrific 3. Low right, bring myself back into position. See, that is why this is so cool and powerful. I just have so much fun doing this drill. I need the bridge, but again, skillful square. High right, going a few rails. Boom, boom. See, you keep your angles. How do you make this ball? I'm going to play with a little bit of inside because then I don't have to baby it that much. Like that. If I just have to roll it, I'm kind of on the scratch line. I want to just hit it with 1 tip and hit it slightly firmer. It's personal preference, but that is how you can play that pattern. Here's another great pattern. This is pattern number 5, and this one's very deceiving because right after the ball in hand, you have to commit actually on this 1 already where you want to be on this 2 to come down for the 3, either on that side or draw straight down and stay on this side. So you can't just hit it because then you're going to be in a freaky spot. Let me demonstrate. Like this would be a straight draw. Now I can draw it straight back. Let's go for that once. See, I can stay on this side, but this is borderline. I already need a little bit of lift there to throw the 2 in and stay on this side of the table. Not ideal. Maybe it's better that we give ourselves a tiny bit more angle on the 2 like that. That is great. And now we can go straight down to this reel with low left. There's more room here. Make sure you aim for that cushion, otherwise you're not going to end up with a shot. It's better to bounce off the rail than to come too short. Here it comes. Hit that rail. That is good enough. See, there was more room here. With a high right, now we're going back into the open. Speed control. That was from the Terrific 3. And now on this one, we can just follow it down. I like to go for that second reel here. Then I don't have to baby it. Like that. And we make the 6. Just float it in. And we get that pattern going. So this 1 to the 2 is pretty critical. You got to make sure you commit to what you're going to do beforehand. Let's move on to the next. So let's say you ran those 5 patterns with the 1 being here. Well, now the 1 goes down to the bottom reel and you start like this. This would be your first pattern. And I want to show you this one because of that importance from the Terrific 3 to use those second reels. Like that. Touch that second reel. And here again, we just draw this in with low left. This is great training, pool players. I drag this one in. Like that. And here, this time, I want to demonstrate again 2 reels. This is just 1 tip of left. If you practice that, you're going to master that. Low left. Skillful square. And we get to the final 6. You can roll it in. You can draw. Let's roll it in. You can also draw it in softly. Boom. That's that first position. Let's move on to the second one from this one, because that's a nice challenging one. Here we go. This is straight from the up and down drill in this final pattern we're going to look at. 1 is over here. 2 is over there. Up and down drill. But remember, if you've mastered this, if you would take ball in hand with the up and down drill, this would be ideal to go 1, 2, and 3, but there's blockers there. Also, going this way, there's a blocker there. So we have to pick that other route, which is very, very effective. We want to go 1, in front of the side, 2, and crossing over to this diamond and out. That's why you do that up and down drill. You master that one so you can get this one down. High right, about 1 o'clock. Boom, boom, boom. That right there is mastering your craft. Put the time in to work on these individual shots and you're gonna feel so much power doing this. This is just fun. Terrific 3 here. High ball, 1 tip of left. For that second diamond, or that second rail I should say. And that brings us in a skillful square position. Low left. We have options. Let's go with a high left this time. And 3 cushions. And you can do this too. Just put the time in, pool players. I don't think there is another offensive drill out there that's so complete and has so many shots in there. Boom. There you go. Now, 5 patterns here, 5 patterns with the one there, 5 patterns there. That's 15 patterns. If you can get those down, if you master them, it takes about 45 minutes to an hour. In the beginning, if you're struggling, of course it's going to take longer. Work on the patterns that where you are weak, work on those, build it up slowly, and then when you can get these down in an hour, if you can do that, then your next variation is to just throw the balls out randomly. 6 balls on their position in a random order, and you take ball in hand and you do 10 of those in your workout, a couple of times a week. That's variation number 2. And then the final version, the beast mode version, is when you try to continue your run. You start with a random order, so like this. You just put the balls out there and you do it in the way that the other drills work as well. So you continue your run. Let me demonstrate. Just to show you how this works. All right. Go with a bit of low left, skillful square stuff. We need an angle on this 4 now. This is an interesting shot. Let me see. I need to be fairly straight on this 4 because the 6 is in the way. That's not good enough. I'm in a bit of trouble. Low left. Gotta hit this one good. Just high enough. Remember the terrific 3. I can go a couple of reels, but after I make this 5, I'm gonna put 5 balls back in a random order on the diamonds, and my 6 is still gonna be the first ball I have to shoot. So I have to be mindful that the cue ball doesn't land in a position by those diamonds, because then I might be snookered, I might be hampered. So I gotta be mindful. This would be 11 o'clock. Coming towards the 6. And this is what it looks like, guys. I take those 5 balls and I put them up randomly again. So like this. This one goes here. I'll put this one here. Sometimes you want to try to make it hard for yourself. Create some separation. Then the 6 ball is still the first ball I have to shoot now. And then I have to play the 1. So let's see. I think with a high and left ball. Ooh. Bit soft, but this is the training. I love this. So here we have to shoot kind of the same shot. Gotta go 4 cushions. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Woo! And I'm on the rail, guys. This one is not that easy. Can I just touch this diamond and go here? Tricky shot. This is the training, up and down drill. I have to avoid that 4. And I couldn't. The run is over. That is an example what happens if you touch a ball. This was just to demonstrate how the run would look like, how it works. You put the new balls up there and you try to make 10s and 20s and 30s. I've done 50s of this. This is really powerful stuff. If you get this down, you can tell I'm getting excited. And I mean, this is, for me, this has been the best offensive training I've done in my early 20s to really get in line, stay in line, build my stroke, shot making, just learning all the routes, playing into the line of position. I don't think there's any other drill that's so complete. So work on this, have fun with it. Let me know in the comments how this is going for you, if you're ready for it or if you need more time on the components, the other drills. And I'm just gonna say have a lot of fun, work hard on this, and the reward is there for the taking for you. Have fun. There you go, pool fans. You can see how powerful this is. Once again, big credit to Bert Kinister for inventing this drill, breaking it down, and making every player on the planet better with this one. Don't forget to check out all the other great videos on the channel. There's playlists and topics here for everybody. And remember, if you're finally ready to work on the most important part of your game, the mental side of the game, head over to the Terminator College and pick a course that suits you. I'll see you in the next video.